welcome back to another vlog. So it's Monday morning and I am up making breakfast for me and my husband. We don't get a lot of breakfasts or brunches together because we are both entrepreneurs. So on the days that we are off together, we definitely take that time to be able to eat a meal together. And that was one of the things that we talked about when we first got married. Well, before we got married, were things that we can incorporate to keep the family dynamic as traditional as possible, and that was having meals together. Whether it's just breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it is so important for us to eat together because it allows us to connect, communicate, find out what each one of us have going on in our lives outside of work and outside of school and personal things. It gives us the opportunity to pray together, even if it's just over the meal. But sitting and having that meal with your loved ones, it definitely makes you feel a sense of connection, and it gives you a sense of assurance in a world where so many things are so uncertain. And I really feel like if we took the time to at least have one meal a day with our family, it'll be such a better experience for ourselves and our children. We'll be able to trust one another with communication because we know that at the end of the day, we are going to always sit, break bread, talk, fellowship, pray, and love on one another. So when was the last time that you actually sat and had a meal with your family? Let me know in the comments.
Proverbs chapter 6. My child, if you have put up security for a friend's debt, or agreed to guarantee the debt of a stranger, if you have trapped yourself by your agreement, and are caught by what you said, follow my advice and save yourself.
Hey loves, so it is Monday, January the 8th, and you know what that means. 2 weeks before my birthday! Yay, yay, yay! So excited. But yeah, no. So it's Monday and it's like 3:34. I'm just leaving out the house, which is fine because I got a lot of things accomplished today. And so now I'm trying to run my errands because it's supposed to rain, like rain tomorrow. And I really don't want to have to go out if I don't have to. So I'm going to try to get everything done in a timely manner before it gets too dark. Because I left my eyeglasses at home. And I need my eyeglasses when it gets really dark. But I should be like within the circumference of where I live. So if it does get dark before I get home, it shouldn't be that bad. But before I get into all that, welcome back to another vlog. I hope y'all enjoyed spending a little bit of breakfast prep and worship and devotional time with the Lord with me this morning. I'm really working diligently at being consistent with doing those things in the morning. I've had so many like it keeps getting darker. I've had so many revelations, been listening to a lot more faith-based content creators, and then just some of my, you know, regular content creators that I watch that provides me with motivation and inspiration outside of the Word of God. And consistency is one of those things that we're forever working on. So, you know, again, like I said, me being consistent is me sharing it with you all in my vlogs as well, because I feel like if I don't incorporate it in my regular vlogs, which is a part of my life, you know, it's not going to help me to get to that place of it becoming second nature. So I hope y'all are enjoying me incorporating that, even though this is only like the second vlog of 2024. But I hope y'all are enjoying that. I hope it is inspiring you and motivating you to, you know, get up in the morning and do the things that's going to set your day in motion. But I'm gonna get a little bit further into that after I welcome you and welcome back to another vlog. Like I said, to all of my heartbeats, y'all know it is mad love here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for y'all comments in last week's vlog that went up on Monday, which is actually today, saying y'all were waiting and y'all are excited that I'm back. That means the world to me, because I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of like but I'm like, I'm not starting off the year questioning what God has already solidified. Like, get out of your own way and stand on the word, Keisha. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for coming over to Life with Chiquisha. I hope it is something that I say, do, or share that not only motivates you and inspires you, but entertain you as well, because I be thinking I'm a hoot. Nail broke, but that's all good. But before y'all get too much further in the video, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and do what all of the popular girls tell you to do, and that's go ahead and give the video a thumbs up, click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my videos anytime I upload on this here platform that we are calling YouTube. So not sure how many days this vlog is going to be. My vlogs are pretty much going to always be organic as possible, because, you know, I just felt like last year, and especially after doing Vlogmas, I don't want to just be filming stuff to film stuff, but I do want to film the things that I do on my non-work days and some things that I may do on my work days. If you don't know, and if you're new here, I am an entrepreneur. I am a licensed cosmetologist and instructor, but I do hair full-time, which is Wednesday through Saturday, which really during those days is not much going on other than me doing hair. And I don't really like to take my camera in the salon with me to film content for the vlog, just because I try to respect my clients' privacy, and also this is a time for them to be themselves, unwind, you know, whether they are just coming straight from work or straight out the bed. You know, not everybody wants to be on camera, so I probably won't go use my camera at all in 2024 in the salon, not unless it's something that I want to share with just me being in there. But if you are interested in seeing any of my hair content, because I do film certain clients that are comfortable with being on film, a lot of my content is never really showing the front of my clients' faces, just because, again, not everybody wants to be on social media. But I was saying all that to say is, if you want to see my work and what I do, and if I am a real life hairstylist, you can follow me at Hair Couture Salon and Spa. I'll leave a little scrolling thing of my Instagram up here somewhere. But yeah, I am a licensed hairstylist. I have been out of hair school since 1992. I have been licensed since 1994. I've been doing hair pretty much all my life, whether it be from coloring hair. And when I say coloring hair, when I used to color my coloring books, I never just colored black hair, blonde hair, brown hair. I would color brown hair with blonde highlights, or, you know, blonde hair with brown highlights. It would always, and I, you know, never knew what that creative part of me was until I started to get older and started to do my own hair. But yeah, so I've been doing hair in some form of fashion as long as I know, even from my Barbie dolls and my Cabbage Patch Kids, all of those things. So yeah, so check out my hair page. You know, you might be in the area and looking for a hairstylist, or you might be visiting, or you may know someone that lives in the Richmond, Virginia area that is looking for a hairstylist. Send them my way. I'm always taking new clients. And all of my booking information and contact information is on that page. But yeah, so with all that being said, I am about to run to the post office because my bundles are here. I told y'all I'm getting a sewing for my birthday. So I need to get them so I can go ahead and color them, because I am doing black. I don't know if they were stopping, but they was going. And y'all, I totally forgot that this is like back to regular scheduled program. Like, all the kids are back to school, so that means all the worker bees are back at work that have been off. So I am in the midst of people just getting off from work, kids getting out of school. So I think I'm gonna take the back way because I do not want to cross over this street. So yeah, so it'll be nice to have cut across with these big trucks. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick up my bundles from the post office, and I need to go to the bank, and I bought these leggings off of Amazon, and they don't fit. They're too tight. Yeah, so I need to find something to wear for my birthday. But I can figure it out. I can, you know, get that when I get that. It's no big deal. But I do want some like faux leather pants. I don't know why, I just do. And I want like a gold button down shirt because 50 represents the golden year. So I want to have, and I already picked out my nail designs. So I'm gonna maybe tomorrow soak all of my nails off. If not tomorrow, I'll do it maybe do it Sunday, because I soak my own nails off just to make it faster, and, you know, to cut the price of the service down if possible. Like, one thing about it is I'm gonna always get my nails done. However, if I can cut costs where I can, I will, because it's hard out here when you're self-employed and you are depending on other people for your money. And that's why I respect, you know, my nail tech. Like, even though she ain't gonna miss me if I was to go, but I ain't going nowhere. But sometimes you gotta find ways to save a couple of coins in order for you to be able to still go and get those services. I hope they don't have my thing in the locker. But anyway, I'm just rambling. Dark child. Already got a man. Just wasting. But you married him. Oh, baby. Oh, me, oh, baby. Stop for me. Can you take it to the top of me? Oh, bang, 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 bang. You ain't know you got me. You gave me butterflies. Wait, who got you feeling these are new to me, but I love the Wawa lemonades, and they have the pineapple and they have the white peach lemonade, and so I've never thought about those combinations together. And I remember my friend Nicole, she had posted some, but I can't remember if it was the pineapple lemonade. But I'm gonna try this to see what it tastes like, because I love a good lemonade, and I'm gonna let y'all know how this tastes. I don't know. I feel like it tastes like it should be a slushy or an Italian ice, because it's not, I don't know. And I got me some chips, y'all. And that whole thing where they say don't go out when you're hungry is true. Even though I ate breakfast this morning, it was real light. I only had 2 out of the 6 salmon cakes that I made, and a small amount of the eggs. Like, my husband likes eggs, but he don't like a lot. So when I make us eggs, I only do 2. And I gave him more of it, so I probably had a half of an egg. And speaking of eggs, I know y'all are probably like, why she keep getting shells out of her eggs? I wasn't getting shells out of my eggs. It's this thing called, I think it's called a chasm or something. Let me see. Alright, it's a weird name. It's a chalaze. And it's basically the twisted cord-like strands of the egg white that helps connect the egg white and the yolk together. But I do not like that piece. It is hard in texture, and my face is grossing out as I talk about it. And this is why, like, if anybody ever invite me to their house and I don't eat your eggs, it's because if I don't know you take that piece out, and if I don't see you take that piece out, I'm not gonna eat the eggs. I don't care how long I've known you. I need to know without a shadow of a doubt that you take the piece out. And then some people are so spiteful, they're like, oh, I always take that piece out. And then you come over there like, I can tell 90% of the time when that little piece is in there, because it's the texture is just different. Now, when you bake and stuff like that, you really can't tell. But like when we bake at home, we take that piece out all the time. It don't matter what we make, whether it's fried rice, eggs, cakes, salmon, we always take that piece out. So I need to get out this lane too. So yeah, we always take that piece out. And it's funny because I had boiled an egg a long time ago, and that piece was still, I could take, it went down my throat. And I was like, oh, you must didn't boil your egg. No, I boiled that egg hard until the yolk was almost green. And if you slice the egg, that piece, you're gonna see that piece. That's why I very rarely, like, I love deviled eggs, but I very rarely eat deviled eggs. I don't eat eggs in my potato salad. And like I said, I risk it all during the holiday seasons. If I go somewhere and I know the person makes good deviled eggs, I'll risk it all just for one. But 1 or 2 maybe. But that little Zala, whatever it's called, that thing bothers me. It triggers me. It makes me gag every time I think about it. Like, I don't even like to make eggs just because of that little thing. So now unless you got egg beaters, please don't feel offended if I turn down your eggs. Or either I need to be at your house while you're making the eggs so I can see how you crack them and clean them. You gotta clean your eggs. Just like you clean the chicken, you gotta clean your eggs. The chicken come from the egg. So if the chicken dirty, you know the egg. I'll see y'all when I get to the house. Guys, quick Kroger haul. I got me some stir-fried noodles. It comes with sauce. I may use it, I may not. Got me some sweet peppers, some butter, Got some green leaf lettuce. My favorite cucumber, English cucumber. This is the only one that I get. I stand by. If y'all like cucumbers, spend a little extra and get the English cucumbers. They're seedless, but it still has like the little seed type indentation in it, but it's so much more flavor than the regular cucumbers. Regular cucumbers have a waxy finish on the skin. It doesn't matter how much you clean it, it's just that waxy finish. Also, it's more watery, and then the seeds are so big, it's no taste. Try English cucumber. If you have not tried one, try it for me at least one time. Let me know what you think. I can literally slice these and eat them by themselves, and they taste even better with salt, pepper, vinegar, dressing, what have you. But an English cucumber for cucumber lovers is a must. I did pick me up some seaweed snack wrap thingies. I got the sweet and salty. Kind of nervous about them, but we're gonna see how they taste. And I got the sea salt, and then I got the 2 packs of the wasabi. I am in love with the extra creamy silk oat milk. I don't think I'll ever go back to the Chobani, not unless they don't have this. I'm running low on my Nespresso pods, so I decided to try the Stoke cold brew. I've never tried this cold brew before, but I hear a lot of good things about it. Ketchup, what is this, vegetable oil, and then I saw this in the store, beef broth mix. I said I wanted to try it, and I got a it says rice sticks, but they're rice noodles. So I said I was gonna try this. I might try this tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be a rainy day, and I might add some veggies to make a vegetable pho bowl. Hey loves, all right, so I'm going to end the vlog, but first I wanted to show y'all a couple of things. So when I was in Kroger, I went to their plant florist section because when I went last week, I saw they had some monsteras. I have more of a philodendron, but this is the ones with the fenestrations all through them, and so I didn't see them, so I walked on the side where they normally have like their hanging plants, because I saw some plants over there, and they did have the monsteras over there, but they were not, I would only buy them if they were like maybe $5. But I did see a beauty, and it's kind of similar to what I already have, but I'm going to do the picture on my phone just to confirm whether it's the same species or not. So I'm going to show you the plant that I have right now, and when I bought it, it was full, but it started to trail. But this is the plant that I have right here. It's just trailing on the one side. It used to be full in the top. As you can see, it's nothing in the top, in which I don't mind, because this is, you know, it's trailing, but it's literally one stem that everything is growing off of. And it's so amazing to me because, again, my plants minister to me. Sometimes I feel like we are looking for so many different areas of our life to sprout and produce different things, because you know the thing is, especially if you're an entrepreneur, to have multiple streams of income. But sometimes God gives you one good idea, one good business that can grow so many different ways to prosper from it. Like I said, this is one vine, but as you can see, this one is growing out of it, and then from this one you have this one too. So it's one main vine, I guess you would say, because it's not really a stem. It's one main vine, and then it's 2 vines that have branched off of that one. And that's also what the scripture says, like we are part of one body with many different parts. So even though this is one vine, it has 2 very full and prosperous branches that have grown from it, or additional vines, whatever you want to call it. And each little sprout has something different. Like this has a little pink, then this one's all green, and then this one has a little pink. So listen, plants are ministry, okay? At the end of the day, if you really take your time to be at one with something that God has created, it just does something to you. So this other one I saw, y'all, look at this. Oh, look how full this is, and it's trailing. Now, I'm not gonna put this one with the rest of the plants yet. This is an 8-inch pot because I need to treat her. But look at this. And like I said, it's similar, but it's different because the insides are white. This one that I have, it's green with speckles, and then it produces pink. But this one has pink vines. And it's just so gorgeous. And I told myself I wanted to get me a birthday plant. And this was only $12.99, which is really, really, really good. But I can, because I actually wanted to get another hanging pot, another hanging plant. So I might have to do some reinforcement to that curtain rod that's up there that I'm using. But I'm very happy with it. So let me take a picture and see if they're the same or different. I don't even remember the name. So all you do, and you can do this with like clothing items and shoes. And normally it recognizes that it's a plant. If you hold it for a little while, it'll give you like a little plant icon. And I've showed y'all, but I'm not going to go on to that again. But once you take your picture, you just hit the little info button. And it says that this is a porcelain flower. Don't remember that being the name of it, but let's just see. Okay, it's not. It is a Hoya carnosa. It's a crimson queen. And this is exactly, if you can see, let me see. So that's what I bought. So what I have is a crimson queen. I'm going to screenshot this because I want to actually go through and make a list of all the plants that I have. All right, so now we're going to take a picture of this one. I think this one is a Hoya as well. Okay, so I want to show you what the screen did. I did a screenshot. So when you hold your camera over the plants, it'll give you this right here to let you know it's recognizing as a plant. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does, but it's just all in how you you know, how close you have it. But once you do that, like I said, you're going to hit that this little info button right here. It'll give you a little icon that'll let you know it's recognizing that it's something. So we're going to look this up, and I'm feeling like it's in the same species. Let's see. Okay, this is saying it's a Hoya carnosa tricolor. But let me just check another one, because sometimes it'll give you like a lot of different options. You just want to, you know, pick the picture that best describes the plant that you have. Okay, this is saying Crimson Princess, but it's still a Hoya. Yeah, so this is a Crimson Princess Hoya, and the other one was a Crimson Queen. But the Crimson Queen can also produce white, but is more so white around the edges. And the Princess creates more white in the middle, what I'm getting from this picture. So now that I know it's a Hoya, I'm just going to look up all the different types of Hoyas. And then that way I can better determine which type. Now, the Indian rope Hoya, that is my plucket list plant. Let me see if I can show y'all a picture of this. Why all these plants keep coming up on Amazon? Here it is, the Hindu rope. This thing is so gorgeous. It don't even have to be this color. Look at that. Oh, it's just the way it just kind of, the leaves just looks like they're dancing or something. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. See, this looks like what I have, and this says is a Hoya alba, but they're all Hoya carnosas. So I don't know, y'all, but I ain't gonna keep talking about this until I mean, I'm gonna figure it out, but not right now. But I forgot to go to Planet Fitness so I could put my membership on pause, but I do have until tomorrow because he said I need to come in within the next couple of days. So hopefully, let me see what the forecast is like gonna be tomorrow, because it did say it was supposed to rain. Oh yeah, 95% all day. Dang, the past 2 Tuesdays just have been nasty. Yeah, so if I can get up, no, I am going to get up early, go to Planet Fitness, put a pause on my membership, and since I'm out, I'm going to go to Walmart and get some neem spray, because anytime you get a new plant, whether you're a plant newbie, a new plant mom, if you season, I don't have to tell you, but anytime you get a new plant, you want to spray it down. You want to check it to make sure it doesn't have any bugs. Now, I didn't really get to check this because I was at the grocery store and it was just too much, but the plant itself looks extremely healthy. So I went based on what I saw. But I'm going to take the time, go through the plant, make sure I don't see anything moving around. Because what you don't want is to infect the rest of your plants, especially if you got your plants to a point where they're thriving, they don't have any issues. I do have one plant, the one that my dad gave me for my birthday last year. This thing it's struggling, but it's still thriving, if that makes sense. It's kind of like you broke, but you're still able to pay your bills. That's how this plant is. It's like the leaves on this joint be dying and be looking crazy, but it's constantly producing new leaves. So, and I don't want to repot her. So I'm just gonna let her do what she does. When I first got her, she was so full, and she did really well where I had her. And I don't know if it's because since I moved her, it got worse, but it's still producing. That's all that matters to me. But yeah, so you always want to make sure you're checking your plants when you at the plant. If you have the opportunity to check it while you're at the place where you purchase it, because you might can even get a discount. Because 9 times out of 10 when it's in the grocery store, it's already discounted, and then the other 1% of the time, don't nobody really know what's going on with the plants. They just see a pretty plant and be like, oh girl, I want that plant. So yeah, let me show you this last thing that I got. So these are my bundles that I got from Maven. So this is the package. It's super cute, and it's my salon colors, purple and black. And I got the 20-inch Peruvian body wave. Anytime I buy bundles, I always buy waves. I never really buy straight. Just because I feel like when you get it with some texture, it just makes the hair have more body and fullness. Like this is wavy hair that I have here, body wave. So if I don't feel like really curling it, I mean, it just looks like, you know, a nice natural wave. You know, this is my unit that I got from IC Hair. The curly one, I need to tame her. I wore her to the baby's birthday party. How could I not mention that? Y'all, our grandbaby will be 1 on Friday the 12th. But they had our birthday party on Saturday, and it was so adorable. I will insert the birthday reel after I end today's portion of the vlog, and then it'll go into tomorrow. But she, listen, she won't having it. You know that saying, it's my party, I cry if I want to. She cried because she wanted to. Like, her party was from 4 to 6. And we got there like about maybe 4:20. I don't think I was there a good 10 minutes. And she was like, the part where you're going to see in the video where she's running around clapping, that probably lasted like about a good 10 minutes. She started crying and being fussy. And then you could kind of, you know, calm her down a little bit by putting her in the toy thing. But all she wanted was her mama and her T-mom. That's all she wanted. She didn't want nobody else. And then even when they were holding her, she still was really fussy. And so what ended up happening was that she did not get any sleep that day. I think her great aunt said that she had only slept for 30 minutes. And you know, a baby need a nap. Especially if they're going to have a full day. They need a nap. Alright, so this is the hair. It is gorgeous. So this is natural black, in which I don't understand why they consider this natural black. I consider it, look at it, more of a dark brown. But that's what they call it. Like, even the wig shops, they consider this color natural black. I think I'm going to go ahead and just cut my nails down tonight as well, but I'm not going to soak them off until probably like Sunday. And it's because I can, this one feels like it's about to pop off. And plus, I have not worn my nails this long in a minute, and it is too long. Look at this one right here. So yeah, I'm gonna cut these down, file them. That way they won't snag nobody, but cut them enough so I can still scratch, because my clients do not like it when I don't have nails. They do not. So I will catch y'all tomorrow. Hopefully I'll know the exact names of each one of these Hoyas. Do know they're Hoya, it's just what type of Hoya. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow. But before y'all, you know, go, make sure y'all check out the reel of baby Avea Sky's first flight birthday party. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning on this torrential rainy day. When stuff like this happens, it makes me get upset with myself that I didn't get to finish my errands, but it is what it is. Just have to proceed with caution. So it's Tuesday, and remember yesterday I was saying that I needed to go to Planet Fitness, but because I forgot my glasses, I didn't want to risk driving, and it was around rush hour time. So it's like 10:13 right now, and I am on the way to go pause my membership, in which a 3-month pause is beneficial because it'll allow me to get myself together mentally and really decide within these 3 months how much I want to invest in that part of my fitness journey. If I can do what I need to do at home, then I probably will cancel my membership, because for me, I really just go in there to use the elliptical. The gym that I go to, they don't have no sauna or no pool, so the things that I would normally use if I went to a full service gym, they don't have. So I only pay $25 a month, which is not bad. So that's why instead of canceling, I decided to just pause it, because I was like, well, depending on how I get with my fitness journey, because you can get really burnt out doing the same routine all the time. So being able to have variations, and that is an investment into my health. So we'll see. 3 months is great. As y'all can see, I did cut my nails down last night. They look so funny. And because where I cut them down, it's thicker. They are so thick, but it's neither here nor there. So probably like the past week or two, I've been seeing like these little bugs, and they look like they could be fireflies, but they're not. But they're too big to be fungal gnats. And it's too cold really outside to really have any bugs out anyway. But they would be on like my window pane, and that's it. And it will only be like I might catch like 3 or 4 of them. And so I would kill them. And God forgive me for killing your creatures, because everything has a purpose. But I don't want no bugs in my house, okay? So it's been like that every so often. I'll see them, and I'll be feeling like they come out more like on the days that are warmer. Well, anyway, so when I was filming a story for Martha Plan's Instagram page, it was one on my box light. Now, normally they don't never be anywhere except on that window, at least that I've seen. So I freaked out, of course, and I stopped and deleted the video because I was like, oh my gosh. So I killed the bug, and then I looked at the window and I saw 2 more, and it's normally on like 2 or 3, 4 tops. So I'm just like, what is going on? So I know I've been top watering my plants a little more frequently here lately, so it could be that they are fungal gnats, but they're not that many. So I'm going to spray all of my plants with neem oil today. And then also I'm gonna see if they have these little pellets that you put in for gnats. If not, I'm gonna see if my friend Calandra has some extra, because she gave me some before, which I was just bragging about how good my plants are doing. And they are still doing well, because they're still thriving, they're still growing. But so what I did was last night I just moved all of my plants, kind of moved around the soil, looked in it to make sure that I didn't see anything moving, in which I didn't. But when it comes to pests and plants, the ones that get in your soil can be the hardest ones to detect. It's almost like it's like a bed bug. As soon as you turn on the lights, you can't detect them. That's why when so many people go to hotels and stuff, they don't know that it's bed bugs, because the lights are on when you go in there, or it's the daytime, and they move fast. And that's the same thing with a lot of pests that live in your soil and your plants. So prayerfully everything is good, because all of my plants are thriving. And it's funny because I feel like a lot of people say that their plants go dormant in the winter. Mine be thriving. So yeah, so that's all I'm about to do. Today is gonna be real low-key. I am going to get the ingredients to make the SleepyGirl mocktail. I've been seeing quite a few people make them. I saw Shayna, she had made one, and then I was watching Aaliyah Face's one of her most recent vlogs. I think this was her Christmas vlog when she took her mom and grandmother to South Carolina. She took them somewhere. I can't remember. Was it the Biltmore? Yeah, but so she made the Sleepy Time, not the Sleepy Time, the SleepyGirl Mocktail. I don't like when people drive reckless in the rain, bro. But anyway, so I'm gonna get the ingredients to make that because I have been doing melatonin here lately, and why? Oh my goodness, people do not know how to drive in the rain. Which don't look like it's gonna happen. Anyway, so yeah, so I have been doing melatonin, and I did the, was it the Ollie? It's the ones that are at Target. And the first night I took them, I took 2, and that gave me the worst nightmares. And I remember taking melatonin before, and it did the same thing. So I decreased my dose to 1, but I'm like, if I'm gonna take a sleep aid, a natural sleep aid, I wanted to, you know, kick in a little faster. So I went back to taking 2, and they've been working, but I feel like my body gets immune to stuff so easy. So I cut back on taking those. So having a additional option, and I do like, you know, I do like to, you know, have a juice or something sometimes before I go to bed, like not a sugary juice. And I've heard it's good. So we're gonna see. They are doing early dismissal for the school students because it's supposed to get, the rain is supposed to be a lot heavier around the time the kids get out of school, and it's supposed to be high winds, and I think all the schools in, at least in the in this area, in Richmond and Chesterfield, they're closing early. So all right, let me go ahead and pause this membership real quick. I may pick the camera up when I go into Walmart. Quick Walmart haul. I took my camera in to record, but my battery died instantly. So this is my favorite, well, not my favorite, my husband's favorite, the beef hot links. I wasn't able to find a plain flavor, but this is the Calm Magnesium supplement, and it has lemon and raspberry. So I'm thinking it still should pair well with the tart cherry juice. Sorry if it's a little dark in here. And I wipe all my stuff down still since COVID. Never stopped doing it. Chocolate syrup for the hubs. They had these small canned sodas, and since it called for lemon lime soda or I don't know the other part, but I decided just to go with what I know, and I got the lemon lime Sprite. And then I've been needing some French vanilla. I got the sugar-free kind because I want to make a caramel brulee coffee today, and so this was a good find until I buy some more. And then this is the neem spray that I was telling you all about. This is my go-to spray. As you can see, let me see, go into the light. These are all of the different types of pests. Like I said, like this one right here is what they look like, but they were black, so maybe they're black flies, because they said those are white flies. Anyway, and I did get me a yoga mat. I'll show y'all that a little bit later, but I am going to put this stuff away, make me some coffee, and then I will be back. Okay, y'all, so before I end today's portion of the vlog, I did a little bit of meal prepping. This is food that I'm going to eat at work. So I did me a veggie bowl with some jasmine rice, and this is that Asian vegetables that I got from Kroger. I didn't use the sauce. I just used some coconut aminos, the red crunch flake things that everybody be using, some Nature's Own seasoning, and olive oil, and that's it. And it has a nice taste, and it made a nice little juice, so when I warm it up it'll be nice and flavorful. I got 2 of those, and then I made me 2 salad in the jars. It just has tomatoes, cucumbers. It does have a little bit of roasted red peppers, green lettuce, and then I have some dressing in there. And then I made, I think they used to call this the hot girl salad. I made it minus the sunflower seeds, and so this will be what I take to work. I work 4 days out of the week, so this will be enough food to last me. I might let this be my salad for like a snack or something like this, because on one of these days, I don't know. Anyway, I got enough for 4 meals, and this is like a little snack bowl. Actually got my salad prep for dinner. I'm gonna put avocado, and I have the rest of my salmon left over from last night, and I'm gonna just use some avocado dressing. What I'm trying to do is to just eat everything that I have. You know, a lot of times, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Hopefully I won't scare y'all. Hold on. I did not wash my hair today. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I have a break in the day. Don't mind that lotion back there. But anyway, so for me, I know a lot of times when people say, oh, I want to start eating healthier, I want to eat clean, I want to do plant-based, or I want to be pescatarian, whatever the case may be, they just throw away everything. I can't do that. One, the price of food is too expensive, and then I am trying to be in a season where I'm not wasteful. If it's something that I can eat that's hasn't killed me thus far, I'm gonna go ahead and eat it. Let me make sure I'm okay. I'm gonna eat it. And so what I'm saying is, I have a lot of salad dressings that could be a little better for me. They're not really bad, but some of them are high in dairy, and I told y'all that I'm trying to limit my dairy intake. I love a good ranch dressing, so I do have a couple of ranch dressings that I want to finish out, like this avocado lime ranch by Chick-fil-A. So I want to finish that up. I have some Caesar dressing, which is not that bad for me, but if I can find some good dairy-free dressings, I tend to like a lot of vinaigrettes, but sometimes those are not good as well. So the balance, that light is killing me. Hold on. Good. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just rip through what I have, and then as I shop, just get the things that I need. What I would like to do is, because I'm a salad dressing person, I will buy salad dressings, and I'll have like 4, 5, 6 different salad dressings. So I'm going to try to buy one salad dressing at a time to figure out which one that I like. I'll probably go to Fresh Market, because Fresh Market is probably the closest thing to Whole Foods to me, because the closest Whole Foods is in Shore Pump, and y'all know I'm really not big on going to Shore Pump, especially at night. The holidays are over, so it's not as bad. And y'all, this lighting in the kitchen is so horrible. Okay, y'all, so I am about to make this drink. So I got the Calm Magnesium supplement, and I was concerned at first because it said raspberry and lemon, but the magnesium that I've seen a couple of girls get, I think it's like moon something, it has berry and citrus, so I'm all good with that. So I have to do my injection, and it's refrigerated, so I need to let it set out for about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna set this out while I make this. And so the ingredients, I did screenshot the ingredients, and I will put the ingredients up somewhere on the side of the screen. But it calls for ice, a half a cup of tart cherry juice, one tablespoon of magnesium powder, and then lemon lime flavored soda or sparkling water. So we're going to open this, and it does say this supports healthy. It supports a healthy response to stress. So, y'all, I can never pull these things off. Never. And while I'm opening this up, I know a lot of girlies have the Sony camera, and they have some of the same issues that I have trying to, sometimes you'll be recording and you end up in slow-mo, which is the S&Q feature. The best way to make sure is to make sure that all of your indicators are showing up on the screen. As long as you see like the little green wave thing, you know that you're not in S&Q. Always make sure that that indicator is on, so I won't miss anything. So we're going to do a tablespoon. This is a half a tablespoon, so I'm gonna do 2 of these. So it's 1 tablespoon, but this is a half a tablespoon measuring spoon. The magnesium doesn't taste bad. It almost reminds me of those sweet tarts. Alright, so now I'm going to pour half a cup. Oh no, this is 2/3. Yeah, I'm absolutely loving these clear measuring cups and spoons that I got from Target. These are the that new line that they've introduced. Alright, so you want to make sure you shake your tart juice up real good. And you know, you can use whatever kind of cup, but you know, this is the SleepyGirl Mocktail. Please don't make a mess, Keisha. Please don't make a mess. Yay, I didn't make a mess. Now I've seen a couple of people use their frother, and then some people use a spoon, but I would recommend the frother just because, as you can see, it's like little clumpy pieces. But to avoid making it so foamy, it's just to kind of pulsate it versus letting it go. Because I know a couple of the girls like it's so much foam. So if you just pulsate, see how I did it too long, it made a little bit of foam. Just tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. What movie was that? And the guy was like, tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Was that Respucia?
No!
Just want to lift it up to make sure there's no little clumps at the bottom. So now you want to put the ice in it. But if you don't want ice, because if you refrigerate it, you can just go ahead and put your soda. But you're using the soda as to top it off, not to really it's no real measurement for the soda or the sparkling water that you use. Sweet Caroline. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. And I got the Sprite. Like I said, I don't drink a lot of sparkling water, so I didn't want to get anything that I might not like. So you can never go wrong with Sprite. And I got the little mini cans, so we're going to go ahead and top this off. So pretty! Now I got all this Sprite left. Okay, I apologize for the lighting is a little off. But let's go ahead and taste this. And now I will give you girls a pass if you want to hold your wine glass like this, since it's not really wine. But let's taste it. Wait a minute. Girl, this tastes like a Smartie, or the, not the Smartie, what are those? Oh, hold on. What are those candies? Oh my gosh. It almost gives me, it's giving me a couple of different types of sweet. Not the Smarties. It's giving me like the, oh, what is that one? Hold on. Sweet Tarts. It's giving me sweet tart. Sweet tart. And it also tastes a little like the Spree. But it tastes just like a sweet tart, y'all. Just like a sweet tart. Now, I will let you guys know how it works. Like I told you, I have been taking the melatonin. And I keep them in my office because I typically will take these when I'm about to finish up in the office and go, you know, do whatever my nighttime routine is. But it says for like these melatonin ones to take them, I think like 30 minutes before bed. Yeah, it says 30 minutes before bedtime. So it normally takes me, once I take my melatonin, it normally takes me anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes to fall asleep. So I will let y'all know how this works if the turnaround time was fine. But I like, if it does work, I like this because it's something fun to drink like before bed. It's fancy. It's the SleepyGirl Mocktail. And you know, especially like if you want wine but you don't want wine, and sometimes it's just about having it in the pretty glass, because I realized that sometimes I drink wine at night to help me go to bed, but if I can drink this to help me fall asleep faster and it's healthier, and wine isn't horrible for you, but you know, you're drinking the sugar, and depending on the sulfates, you might have a headache when you wake up. All the different side effects from drinking wine at night, especially if you have to get up in the morning to work or what have you. So we're gonna see if this is doing what it's doing. Well, if it's gonna do what it's supposed to do in a timely manner, I will be adding this because I love me a sweet tart. And Sprites are caffeine free. They're not super sugary. So yeah, so what I may do, because I'm going to Trader Joe's tomorrow when I get off, I might see if they have like a sparkling lemon lime. I feel like I got something, it might have been elderberry, but I'm going to see if they have like a sparkling lemon lime drink, just like one can, so I can try. because sparkling water is a healthier alternative over soda, but Sprite isn't that bad, but it's making me burpy. That's the part. Excuse me. It's making me burpy. So, and I wonder if by drinking it, if it's gonna work faster versus chewing the gummies. You have to chew them, and then they gotta break down. So we'll see. And like I said, the calm. Let me see if I can find that. Because I think it was like. Let me see. Yes, it's the Moon Juice Magnesium, and on their website it's $37. I know they sell it at Ulta too, and I think Ulta was like $40. And then I think Aaliyah's face, she had got hers from Amazon. Let's see how much it is on Amazon. Amazon is $39. It's not at Ulta, Sephora. Sephora is $42. And it literally has the same. So they have different ones. They have Mini Dew. No, hold on. I want the magnesium. So they have two different magnesium ones. The one that Shakayla had was the one that had the berry. So the Moon Juice comes in berry, blue lemon, and then a mixed berry, which would be the berry and the blue lemon. So save you some coins. Get the calm for, I think I spent like $12 on mine. Let me see. I didn't scan my receipt. Okay, so they have the bigger ones at Target. And the actual brand is called Natural Calm Magnesium. So they have the big one for $19.99. Still a bigger savings. The one that I got from Walmart is the smaller version. But, let's see. They even sell this at Kohl's. Yeah, price-wise, I would say if y'all want to do the SleepyGirl Mocktail, get the natural validity. Not validity. So, I'm going to go ahead and give myself my injection. I'm not going to do it on camera because I have to do it on my upper thigh. And I ain't trying to show y'all all of my jiggly bits. But, so I'm going to bed. I will let you guys know when I pick the camera back up how it worked. I kind of feel like it's working now. Like, I almost feel it's giving me tipsy vibes. Like, you know how you get that sleepy tipsy feeling? But this was delicious. It really was. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Hey, loves. I know. Y'all probably like, what in the world? So, happy Saturday. Yes, it is Saturday. Let me tell you, I decided to come back to finally close the vlog. So, Thursday I filmed. And I was going to do a Trader Joe haul. And then I decided not to do it. Because I'm just like, I really didn't get much. And what I got, if you've seen one YouTuber's Trader Joe's haul, you've seen them all. It really wasn't anything new that I got. And then I went on this whole rant. I was sharing some information. And I was like, you know what? Before I share any of that, you know, I need to consult with my husband to make sure that it is fine. It's nothing like bad. Like me. First of all, let me just put the disclaimer out there. Me and the hubs are good. But it was just some things that, you know, sometimes I just get to sharing, and then God has to reel me back in, because it is a time for everything. And I do firmly believe that when you are sharing your testimony, and if it involves other people, you got to make sure that they're okay with you sharing that, because they may not be ready to share that, whether or not they are a part of it, whether or not they contribute to it, or whether or not they were watching you from a distance. Whatever the case may be, when you are sharing your testimony of how you made it over, you have to be mindful about other people involved. I know everybody want to share to be inspirational and help other people get to the other side, but you have to always remember in your testimony to operate in wisdom, because, you know, depending on your testimony, it could be incriminating to some people. It could be incriminating to you. I don't know. But with all that being said, it is something that I do want to share with you all, because it's just a testimony of how when the devil sees a marriage trying to do godly kingdom business, he would try to do anything to create a narrative of division, a narrative of defeat, a narrative, of, maybe we made a wrong choice. This is why this is happening, whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying that's what that is per se. But I will say this, it's basically, while we were away on our honeymoon, something occurred that caused us to be here where we are today. And I'll leave it like that. But since it is the end of the vlog, and I don't want to make it too long, I do want to share a couple of things with you all. So I did have to do an espresso order, because I literally let myself go completely zero dark 30 with all of my espressos. I have a reserve jar that has like my coffees and stuff like that. And if you didn't know, if you ever run out of your Nespresso pods, you can use your coffee style Nespresso pods, and you just turn the button off once the cup gets to a certain amount. That way you won't, have a whole 7-ounce cup of coffee and you still want to do like a latte kind of situation. You can do that with the Nespresso pods. But anyway, so I was out, so I had to restock, and I did get, I got 2 packs of the double espresso, Churrero. I think that's how you pronounce it. At one point I was buying more of these, and these are like a number 8 intensity. Yeah, these are number 8 intensity. The highest intensity level on Nespresso pods are 11. And if you didn't know, you can tell on the box. It'll show you the intensity level. Excuse my nails. And then it'll also tell you how many fluid ounces. It gives you everything on the box. And when you order them, it also tells you the intensity level. But I realize when I'm enjoying more of my flavored or Starbucks dupe type drinks, I want something that's got a little less intensity. And a lot of times when you get your Starbucks drinks, they normally use like a blonde roast style. So I really like the Dolce. This is a level 5 intensity, so it's a little bit less than half the intensity level. But I ended up getting 4 boxes of these because I really enjoy these when I am using my syrups. If I just want like a vanilla latte or caramel latte, I'll switch it up. But for the most part, I've found my happy place with the type of pods that I get. So for all of my lattes, whether I do iced or cold, 8 times out of 10 with cold, but 9 times out of 10 with hot, I'm doing the Dolce. But what I'm really enjoying when I do my iced lattes is the iced Ligero or Ligero. I don't know how you pronounce it. But that's this. And this has an intensity level of, where is it? Does this even have an intensity level? I'm not sure of the intensity level. This one doesn't have it on the box, but I'm pretty sure if I go on my phone, let me see. You get your pizza, Bubs?
Yeah, he got his.
No, I made his for him. Let me see.
Oh, you gonna eat pizza, Luke?
I'm gonna eat a couple pieces. I ain't gonna eat right now.
Oh. You don't never eat. Don't get that many pieces.
Huh?
You ain't gonna eat it. Order pizza.
I'm gonna eat enough. Let me see. All right, the Ice Lugero. It doesn't say what the intensity level is, so it is a double espresso shot. It's fruity and light, so it's gonna give you a lighter taste. So I like these when I want to do my iced coffees and I don't want it real heavy, but that's my Nespresso order. And then I went to Total Wine today because I haven't been in a while. And this morning before I went to work, I kind of just like pull down some of our shelves. But I'm going to actually, because I want to reorganize it and I want to get my wines back in order. But I picked up, I wanted a Gewürztraminer. Hold on, we're going to say this right. Gewürztraminer, because this is actually one of my top 3 white wines that I love. I like my top 3 in no particular order: Riesling, and that's the Old Faithful. That's probably one of the first white wines that I fell in love with. And then the Chenin Blanc. Those were the first like real 2 white wines that I was like, oh, I love these. And then I tried the Gewürztraminer, and I was like, okay, I like this. So I went to Total Wine, talked to my guy, Alan. I was like, you know, what did he recommend? I told him I didn't want anything dry. I wanted something that was like a medium body. Because with my white wines, I prefer my white wines to be medium, not too dry. Now, with my reds, I can do a drier red just because of the bold fruits and things and the notes that they put in there. But I got this. It's from Cotersbrook. I don't know if you can see that. But I got this one. So I'm not sure what I'm going to try this. But this is a 2022. It's from New Zealand. And if any of y'all know anything about New Zealand grapes or just wines that are produced in New Zealand, they are normally top tier. So I'm excited about trying this. This does have a ABV of 12%, so the alcohol content is not super high, which means that it is on the, it's a little sweeter, but it's not Moscato sweet by far. I don't want y'all to think that it's Moscato sweet. Then, let me see. I got this semi-sweet black. It is by Fora. I don't know who it's by. But this is not my cup of tea. This, the guy that I always go to, he said that this is, if you like Stella Rosa Black, then you would like this. I'm not a Stella Rosa girl, so I can't tell you. But I like to sometimes get something that is a little sweeter that I'm able to share with my husband. Like if I want to celebrate something and I want him to toast or have a drink with me, I have to get something that's going to be on the sweeter side. And most semi-sweets are not syrupy, but it's sweet enough for the people that love sweet wine. So I did grab this. I might open this up when we're celebrating my birthday. So the other bottles I actually got 2 of. I had bought this back in October when they had this on the tasting table, and I just recently opened it up. I just recently opened it up in December. And this is the Story and Spells by Witching Hour. It is their red blend. It is a California wine. Oh my goodness. This is so good. This is it has a higher alcohol content, an ABV of 14%. So I got 2 of these, and then I got 2 of my Old Faithful. This is gonna be a faithful staple in my Pinot collection, and this is the Calavera. This is their Calavera Pinot Noir. Now, I got 1 bottle for my girl Cokes, because she was like, oh, I went to a party and I had this wine that was so good. And when she sent me the picture, I was like, girl, I said, that wine got me in a choke out. Like, this is my favorites. If you like Pinots and I cannot talk. If you like Pinot Noir and Cabernet Sauvignon, but you like it on a more sweeter or sweeter side versus dry, Calavera is an amazing option. If you've ever had Meiomi, then you would like this. This is a California wine, and this is 13.5 ABV. I absolutely love this. So I got my girl 1 and I got me 1. But what I would like to do is to, now that I've kind of found my varietals and my winemakers that I like, I want to try to keep them stocked. Even though I have cut back how much I consume alcohol, because 1, y'all know I have my autoimmune disorder, and I have to be mindful of how much alcohol I take in because of the medicines that I take in which I'm not a heavy drinker anyway, but I still want to be very, very mindful of what I do consume. So I've been able to have my wines last a lot, but what I'm looking at over here is a lot of fluff and fillers that I've bought over time that are just not my go-to, and I'm trying to figure out, should I finish those or should I gift the ones that I don't want? And I think I'm gonna, the ones that I know that I don't want and that is just gonna end up sitting here for a long time, I'm just gonna gift them to some of my fellow wine lovers. I have a couple of like rosés. I have this one right here, which I don't even know why I got it. I tasted on a tasting table, but it is a lemon. It's white wine with lemon juice. If you are a bruncher and you're doing a gathering and you don't want something too high in alcohol, this is good. Because if I buy it, it's got to be good. That's just in my opinion. It only has an ABV of 5%, so it is good to mix if you want to do like a cocktail and you want to mix something bubbly. You can do this, but this will be something that I'll give away because I'm not going to drink it. And there's a couple other things on here that I may or may not give away. I don't know, but the goal is I want to have a rosé section, and that can include a Prosecco style rosé or flat. I want to have a Pinot, Cabernet Sauvignon section, and then my white wine section I might divide that into two, just because I like I said, the Riesling, the Chardonnay Blanc, and the Gewürztraminer. So I'm gonna figure it out, because right now I'm looking at 4, 8, 13 bottles that's up there, and that's a lot, and they've been up there for a while. And with some of the wines that they make, they're not created to age or keep on your shelf too long, and I learned that the hard way when I tried to hold on to a Beaujolais. Yeah, that thing crystallized and it was a whole mess. But we're gonna figure it out. I'm going to do that now, because listen, I went to bed super early last night, so I got a little bit of energy. So I think that's what I'm gonna do now. Just kind of go through the wines, reorganize them, and then when I start filming on Monday, in which Monday will be the week of my birthday, so I'm gonna film all week. I'm only working 2 days next week, Wednesday and Thursday, because I decided this year I'm taking my birthday off, which falls on a Saturday, and I'm taking that Friday off. Prayerfully, they've been calling for snow, in which they called for snow on last Sunday and we didn't get no snow. So I'm praying, because I don't schedule self-care stuff for me that often. And I got my nail appointment, and y'all know I need these things done. I got my hair appointment because I wanted to get a sew-in because I'm so over wearing these wigs right now. And I'm going to get it pretty much the same style as this wig with the middle part, same 20-inch bundles. But, you know, when I found out the weather's going to be snowy, when I heard that yesterday, I had a whole pity party. And I told my friends, I said, let me have my one day. Let me have my one day of being spoiled and being a crybaby. And then I'm going to, you know, I apologize to God for being like that, you know. But, you know, it's hard when you have a January birthday. The weather is always unpredictable. And to all of you out there that are looking to be parents, conceive in the winter months so that your babies can have summer birthdays. That way you don't have to worry about, you know, canceling parties and stuff like that, because the weather is cold and frightful and not delightful. Don't let it snow, don't let it snow, don't let it snow my birthday week. So anyway, so let me go. Hope you enjoyed this week's video. If you have, make sure you give it a big old thumbs up. Click that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you'll never miss any of my videos anytime I upload. And as well, if you want to be part of the Heartbeat Squad, make sure you drop a heart in the comments box so I can properly meet you and greet you and welcome you to the crew. So make sure y'all stay tuned for my vlogs for my birthday week. I kind of want to do a special video that I'm going to post on my birthday. We're going to kind of see how this all plays out. You know, if I can get my hair and my nails done, I might can get that out there to you, okay? And it's just a, you know, I'm not even going to say what it is because I might not be able to do it. But if you are subscribed and you've clicked that notification bell, you'll be notified if there is a birthday vlog up. So until next time, loves, peace.